in honor of Labor Day here in America. Woo! Woo! Dum 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 dum. Well, we're living here in Allentown, and they're closing all the factories down. Out in Bethlehem, they're killing time, filling out forms, standing in line. Well, our fathers fought the Second World War, spent their weekends on the Jersey Shore, met our mothers in the USO, asked them to dance with them slow, and we're living here in Allentown, but the restlessness was handed down, and it's getting very hard to stay. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, oh. Well, we're waiting here in Allentown for the Pennsylvania we never found, for the promises our teachers gave if we worked hard, if we behaved. So the graduations hang on the wall, but they never really helped us at all. No, they never taught us what was real, iron and coke, chromium steel. And we're waiting here in Allentown, but they've taken all the coal from the ground, and the union people crawl away. Hey, hey, hey. Every child had a pretty good shot to do at least as well as their old man got. Something happened on the way to that place that threw an American flag in our bed. Hey, hey, oh, oh, ooh, ha. Well, I'm living here in Allentown, and it's hard to keep a good man down, but I won't be getting up today. Evening, everybody. At least, you know, where I am. It's actually more like afternoon here. But I know it's a plethora of different times all around the world where you guys are tuning in. A plethora. Anyone ever see the Three Amigos? Do you know what the plethora is? You know? Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you don't know who I am, I'm Piano Man Steve Lungrin, coming at you live here from Nevada Square Garden every Sunday and Wednesday, 3 o'clock on the west coast of the United States. show up to do a couple hours worth of music and hanging out with friends. And boy, do we end up with a lot of cool friends. So I'm going to carry on with another Billy Joel song from the same album as that one. That was called Allentown. It was from an album called The Nylon Curtain. And I was sending that out as a shout out to all the working men and women here in the United States. This is their official holiday weekend. We call it Labor Day. A lot of those working men and women also at some point in time sign up and serve in the United States military. So I'm going to do this song for them as well. Thank you for your service.
We met as soulmates on Paris Island. We left as inmates from an asylum, and we were sharp as knives. We were so gung-ho to lay down our lives. We came in spastic like tameless horses. We left in plastic as numbered corpses, and we learned fast to travel lights. Our arms were heavy, but our bellies were tight. We had no home fronts, we had no soft soul. They sent us Playboy, they gave us Bob Hope. We dug in deep and shot on sights and prayed to Jesus Christ with all of our might. We had no cameras to shoot the landscape. We passed the hash pipe and played our doors tapes, and it was dark, so dark at night, 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 night. We held on to each other like brother to brother. We promised our mothers we'd rise, that we would all go down together. We said we'd all go down together. Yes, we would all go down together. Remember Charlie, remember Baker. They left their childhood on every acre. And who was wrong? And who was right, 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 right? It didn't matter in the thick of the fights. We held the day in the palm of our hands. They rolled the nights, and the nights seemed to last as
Thank you for putting up with my very, very low production value sound effects there. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good day. Let's say hi to some people, see what's happening. Oh, we have some of my favorite people here already. Outstanding. Let's get back earlier in the comments here. Jack Wilkinson, hello sir, how are you? We might be able to throw a little of that Jackson Brown back in. Since I played it on Wednesday, maybe I'll remember how to do it still. Hey Eric, I'm afraid I'm going to have to let you down on that one. I do not have that one prepared. It's a cool tune though. Oh wait, excuse me. You're saying you're tuned in from Los Angeles. I thought you were requesting Los Angelinos. Eyes are playing tricks on me, but it's a good song that I am going to learn at some point. Okay, hey Daniel Holler, how you doing? Good to have you with us. Hey Paul from Scotland, how are you? If I am not mistaken, you asked me in advance of the show for some Carole King and/or remind me what the other song was, Paul. I think I remember thinking that I could do either one of them, but I just can't remember off the top of my head what the second song was. Freddie, tuning in from Phoenix, Arizona. That's outstanding. Ah, Finn, you're looking for the entertainer from L.A. All right, well, I've already done a couple Billy Joel songs, so I don't want this to become too one-dimensional today, but I love that song too. I haven't done it in a little while. Hey, Captain. How you doing? Hi, Ruth. Good to have you with us. Hey, Daniel, tuning in from the Netherlands. Fantastic. Noah, how you doing, young man? Okay, that's right. You raised me up by Josh Groban. I will do one or both of those for sure today, Paul. Thanks for the request. I love both those songs. Hi, Dale. Coming in from Okie. It's an Okie from Muskogee. Muskogee, actually. Okay. Lots of cool people, lots of cool songs. You want me to make a tutorial for The Bitch Is Back? We'll see about that. That might be a good idea. Okay, Sacrifice by Elton John. Just looking to see what else we have here. Does anybody really know what time it is? Why don't we do that one? We'll keep the tempo up a little bit, change pace a little bit, then I'll get back to some Billy Joel. We got some good Billy Joel requests in there today. I certainly don't want to shy away from playing Billy Joel. I just don't want that to be the only thing I do all night. All right, this is from an album that came out in 1968, I believe. Yeah, 1968, by a group at the time calling itself Chicago Transit Authority. Then they got sued by the agency in Chicago that does public transit, and they shortened it to just Chicago. But this is one of their mainstays off their very first album. It goes like this. As I was walking down the street one day, a man came up to me and asked me what the time was that was on my watch. And I time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry. As I was walking down the street one day, a pretty lady looked at me and said her diamond watch had stopped cold day. And I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry. I was walking down the street one day, being pushed and shoved by people trying to beat the clock. Oh, oh, just don't know, no, I don't know, I don't know. I said, and yes I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If oh, I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry. Everybody's hurrying, and I don't care, yeah, about time. I don't care, yeah. All right, thanks for the request there for a little Chicago, vintage Chicago. Okay, let's see here. Got some people asking for some Queen. We've got some people asking for good stuff. Hey, Gary. Thank you. You're asking what time it is so you can tune into the live stream. That's fantastic. Thank you, sir. Good to have you with us as always. Got Wheat Project and Blue Ice Cream with us today. All our rowdy friends are here for Monday night. It's not Monday night, but I don't know if you remember when Hank Jr. used to sing that. Well, I think maybe he still does. I don't know. I don't watch TV anymore. Like, I watch TV shows. I just binge them on things like Netflix now. Okay, so let's get a couple of other requests in here that have come my way. We'll cool it down here. This was a request that came in for a song that Carole King actually wrote, and James Taylor turned it into a #1 hit. They were really good friends back in the day. They still are, but they used to actually apparently meet up at the Troubadour Club a lot in Los Angeles and play together. And I don't know if they ever really wrote much together, but they certainly jammed together a lot. And he saw her play this there at the Troubadour before it came out on her smash album Tapestry. And he asked if he could cover it, and she said yes, and hit #1 for him. It goes like this. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. When you're down in trouble and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right, close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there. brighten even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, and all you got to do is call. I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. If the sky that's above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that north wind begins to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon gonna be knocking outside your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call. I'll be there, yes I will. Now ain't it good to know that you got a friend? People can be so cold, they'll hurt you and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them, Lord, don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call. I'll be there, yes I will. Yes, I'll be there, yes I will. I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. Oh, well, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know that you've got a friend in me? You've got a friend. Okay, well, there's a fairly challenging request on the table here already. And for reasons that I really don't understand, I'm going to actually try it. I can't say that it's probably ready, but I'm going to try it anyway. This one is by Queen, and this is a song that kind of launched them on the map. It's one of the most unique and interesting pieces of music I think ever recorded by anyone in pop and rock. So I'm warning you right now, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. But I'm feeling adventurous today, so stick with me on this one, all right? Is this the real just fantasy, caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've got to throw it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come, sends shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye everybody, I've got to go, gotta leave you all behind to face the truth. Mama, ooh, I don't wanna die, but sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. This is where it's going to get really interesting, okay? Here we go. 1, 2. I see a little silhouette of a man trying to mooch, pull you through the fandango. A bunch of lightning, very, very frightening brains. Galileo! Galileo, 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 Figaro. And Figaro. You see, I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from his monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Ich will not know, we will not let me go. Ich will not, we will not let you go, let me go. Ich will not, we will not let you go. Never let you go, never let me go, let me go. No, 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 no. Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. What's the word here? This is really strange. Beelzebub and the devil put a sky for me, for me, for me. Yeah! So you think you can loan me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this. Something like that. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Anyway the wind blows, gone. Okay, well, I'm not sure whether that gained me fans or lost me a lot of fans. I'm really hoping I can at least break even. Okay. Let's get back to something maybe I know a little bit better. I haven't done any Elton yet, but I will here soon. But I don't get this as a request very often, and I really enjoy playing it. So let's give it a try. This is Billy Joel from 1974 on an album called Street Life Serenade, and this is called I Am the Entertainer. I know just where I stand, another serenade from another long-haired band. Today I am a champion, I may have won your hearts, but I know the game, you forget my name, and I won't be here in another year if I don't stay on the chart. Oh, I am the entertainer. Had to pay my price. Things I did not know at first, I learned by doing twice. Still they come to haunt me. Still they want their say. So I learned to dance with a hand in my pants and let her run my neck and let her write on my check and they go their merry way. Oh, I am and I know just where I stand. Another serenade from another long-haired man. Today I am your champion. I may have won your heart. I know the game, you forget my name, and I won't be here in another year if I don't stay on the charts. Well, that was pretty sloppy, but still fun to play. Thank you for the request. Now it'll drive me crazy. It'll drive me crazy, and in the middle of the night I'll wake up like having to come in and get my fingers back around that one. Okay, let's say hi to some more people and see what else everybody's asking for here. Hey, Federico. Let's see here. Victor, lying in bed listening now. Can I play Don't Ask Me Why? Oh, I love that song. Yeah, we'll try and do that one a little bit later. Hey, Noah. Thank you. I love that one too. That's a good tune. Fun thing about you guys is you've all made friends with each other inside this chat, so like half the time I feel like I'm eavesdropping on your conversations, and I really dig that. Okay, well, tell you what I'm going to do. There was some mention earlier here in the comments about this song. I'm going to do something a little simpler for me. So that my fingers stay attached to my hands long enough to do some more complicated stuff later. It's a beautiful song, #1 hit from 1989, and it'll be our first Elton John song of the evening. It goes like this. It's a human sign when things go wrong, when the scent of a lingers, temptation strong, into the mountain rain of each married man. Sweet deceit comes calling, negativity lands. Cold, cold heart done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. Two hearts living in two separate worlds, and it's no sacrifice, no sacrifice, no sacrifice at all. Mutual misunderstanding after the fact. Sensitivity built a prison in the final act. We lose direction no stone unturned, no tears to damn you. When jealousy burns, cold, cold heart, heart done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, it's a simple word. It's two hearts living in two separate worlds. And it's no sacrifice, no sacrifice, no sacrifice at all. Cold, cold heart, heart done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living two separate worlds. It's no sacrifice, no sacrifice, oh, no sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all.
Okay. We're going to pick the pace up here with sort of my little interpretation, if you will, of one of my favorite songs by Stevie Wonder. It goes something like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, boom.
Language that we understand, with an equal opportunity, we're all the same. Dance, clap their hands. Just because a record has a groove, don't make it hit the groove. You can tell by the dance that it lets you in when the people start to move. But you can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over, people. pioneers that time will not allow us to forget. No, there's Basie Miller, Sat Trimble, and the king of all Sudo, with the voice like Ellis ringing out there the way the band could lose. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. Yeah, you feel it all over, people. Woo! Over. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Been meaning to play that one for a while. Okay, what else do we have happening in here? What all do we have happening in here? Lots and lots of people making lots of requests. I love it. Love it, love it. Let me see here. Greetings from Poughkeepsie, New York. The Great Suburban Showdown. Well, you know, it's not that I couldn't do it, Daniel. I wouldn't do it very well. I'll think about it. I can't rule it out just yet, but I think I would like to add a little bit extra variety to the show first before I get back into Billy Joel, particularly a cut that deep. But it's a cool song. I dig it. Okay. What's fun here is that I'm noticing that there's like a pretty extensive conversation going on in Spanish between some of you, and so I can't effectively eavesdrop, which is pretty fun. I love that you're all making digital friends with each other. That's fantastic. Imagine. I'll tell you what, let's do that. That's a great song. I think this is the best song John Lennon ever wrote, and that's saying something. I like a lot of his stuff from the Beatles days, but I still think this is sort of like, you know, the height of his game. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living
someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine no possession. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. All right, here's a little something that I thought I would do for Labor Day. This is by a fella that specialized in making music for the working man. And he's from the Midwest, just like I am. So I feel like he gets us. This is a guy who was very prolific in the 80s and then continued to be a little bit successful into the early 90s, but 80s staple, and no one sounded like this guy. John Cougar Mellencamp. There's a black man with a black cat living in a black neighborhood. He's got an interstate running through his front yard. You know he thinks he's got it so good. And there's a woman in the kitchen cleaning up the evening slop. He looks at her and says, "Hey, darling, remember when you could stop a clown? But ain't that America, you and me? Ain't that America, with something to see, baby? Ain't that America, home of the free, yeah? Little big houses for you and me." Well, there's a young man in a t-shirt, listen to a rock and roll station. He's got a greasy hair and a greasy smile. He says, "Lord, this must be my destination." 'Cause he told me when I was younger, he said, "Boy, you're gonna be president." But just like everything else's own crazy dreams kinda came and went, yeah. Oh, but ain't that America, you and me? Ain't that America, something to see, baby? Ain't that America, home of the free, yeah, yeah. Little big houses for you and me. Oh, you and me, yeah. Well, there's people and more people, but what do they know? No, well, go to work in summer rise, vacation down at the Gulf of Mexico. Oh yeah, and there's winners, there's losers, but that ain't no big deal, 'cause a seven-man bed pays the bills, the thrills, and the pills that kill. Oh, ain't that America? You and me, ain't that America? There's something to see, baby, that America, home of the free, yeah. Little big houses for you and me. Hey, yeah. Ain't that America? You and me, ain't that America? Yeah, we're something to see, baby. Yeah, the home of the free. Yeah, 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 yeah. Little big houses, baby, you and me. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, little Labor Day special there. Let's see here. Do I know To Her Door by Paul Kelly? I do not know that one. I'm sorry. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out. Could I sing Goodbye Yellow Brick Road? Currently learning it. Oh, well, thank you very much. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Wow. I suppose I could do that one. That's one of those like seriously ambitious ones for a singer. If you guys promise to at home there, when we get to the sweeping wah stuff, you have to sing too. I don't care how foolish you look to the rest of your family. Okay, you have to sing too, so that I have a little backup for that. All right. Now this is one of my favorite songs of all time, and my number one Elton John song. Let me tell you a story about this real quick. So, I don't know how many of you know this, but Elton had a problem with his throat in, I think about 1986. Lost his voice. If you've ever heard the Live from Australia album, he sounds like somebody would just beat the hell out of his vocal cords. And he lost his falsetto voice. And he didn't know what was wrong, so they had a doctor look at him. It turns out he had a tumor growing on his larynx. And they had to remove it. And, they weren't 100% sure that it wouldn't permanently make him unable to sing. Well, what ended up happening was, so he had to take like 6 months off and not even talk, let alone sing. And rested it up, it healed. And what happened was he emerged from that. He no longer had that high sweeping falsetto available to him. That was sort of a staple of how he would sing. But he had this beautiful, rich baritone now. So it kind of deepened his voice, and it changed the timbre of his voice a little bit. And so he's had to kind of adapt a lot of his old songs. And for a while, they just didn't do this one anymore because it was so falsetto-centered, and they just left it out of the set list. And they hadn't played it since 1984. So then come around 1994, he goes on tour with Billy Joel. Now, this is my favorite Elton John song, and I'm fully expecting not to hear it that night because Elton doesn't do it anymore at that time. And Billy Joel, about 4 songs into his set that night, says, "So, each of us decided we were going to do, one of the other guy's songs. And this is a dream of mine, I always wanted to do a gig with Elton John. Anyway, he didn't do this song anymore, but I love this song. I've always loved this song, so I'm going to do it. It was sort of a highlight of the show for me because I still got to hear my favorite song, and Billy nutted it that night. He just killed it. It was fantastic. So anyway, I always think of that when I play it. When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? I should have stayed on the farm, should have listened to my old man. You can't hold me forever. I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a prison for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your bedtime. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the hornback toad. Oh, I finally decided the future lies beyond the yellow brick road. What do you think you'll do there? I bet you they shoot down your plane. Gonna take you a couple of vodka and tonics to set you on your feet again. Maybe you'll get a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found. The mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing potatoes like you on the ground. Goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your bedtown. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the hornback toad. Oh, I finally decided the future lies beyond the yellow brick road. Oh, I'll tell you what, that one's a tough one. It's like, for me, some people, for some reason or another, they just like have a real natural high register like that falsetto thingy. For me, it's, I'm getting better. I'm much better at it today than I used to be when I was younger. But it still is something that, moment by moment, depending on how much sleep I've had, depending on how well hydrated I've been, depending on what I've been singing, like that John Cougar Mellencamp one that I just did. It was a bit of a thrasher, and so, I always get sort of what I would call your mileage may vary results with that. But I love playing that song, and I love trying it, and you guys are a very, very charitable and forgiving audience, so thank you. Thank you, even when I don't have my A game available for something like that. You guys are sweet. Thank you. Hey, Steve. He says, where can you find your set list afterwards? I've been kind of lazy about writing that out lately, I know. I actually have something kind of special that I'm working on that I can't talk about yet, but it will illuminate that very, very much. And so I'm hoping I'll be able to make an announcement about that soon. But in the meantime, I don't want to make any promises yet before I have my confirmations. I do want to point out real quick that my friend Kevin Lawrence and I are going to be doing another joint show on later this month. It's going to be on Friday, the 26th of September. So, oh, wait a minute. Is that even the right month? Never mind. I think I've got that wrong. September, yeah, it's going to be Friday the 25th. Friday the 25th of September. So kind of put that in your calendars. We're going to be getting together that night and telling some stories and bouncing back and forth between each other. So having a good time. Okay, what else do we have happening in here? You raise me up. Let me give that one a shot there for you, Paul. I need the lyrics for that one. This is a beautiful song that was written by a couple of guys over in Ireland, Brendan Graham and Rolf Loveland, and it's just a gorgeous song. Probably the most famous version of it in America, at least, was by Josh Groban, but it's been a worldwide hit by a number of different people. Just got to remember what key I do this in. I don't want to get committed to something. Don't want to write a check I can't cash later. When I am down, you raise. Okay. We'll give this one a try. Very, very powerful, inspirational song. This is for the people in your life who make a difference. When I am down and oh, my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. All right. Thank you for the request. So, anybody watching the Cobra Kai show on Netflix? It's a continuation of the old Karate Kid, and so I thought, oh, that's such a silly idea, and I didn't want to watch it, and I thought, oh, I better try just watching the pilot. Well, I ended up staying up literally all night long and binging 2 seasons of it. Would have continued with season 3 if they had it done already. It's really good. Anyway, it's got me thinking about the old Karate Kid movies, and the Karate Kid 2 had this song from the 80s. It was a big deal that I've been thinking about. That was its theme song. So, in honor of Cobra Kai, here we go. This is by Peter Cetera. Tonight it's very clear as we're both lying here. There's so many things I want to say. I will always love you. I would never leave you alone. Sometimes I just forget, say things I might regret. It breaks my heart to see you crying. I don't want to lose you. I can never make it alone. I am a man who will fight for your honor. I'll be the hero you're dreaming of. We'll live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. You keep me standing tall. You help me through it all. I'm always strong when you're beside me. I have always needed you. I could never make it alone.
Cobra Kai. Okay. So some people wanted to have me do this song because they want me to do a little bit of tinkling. So your wish is my command, folks. See if you can spot this one.
Spotlights in the summer, it's been known to change the weather. We fight it cop, the knives will stick around. You're gonna hear electric music, solid walls of sound. So Candy and Ronnie, have you seen them yet? Oh, the soul space now, but Bennie and the Jets. Whoa, is them waiting the water boy? So Bennie, she's really keen. She's got electric boots, a Moab suit, read it in a magazine. No, but Bennie and the Jets, yeah. Hey kids, plug into the faithless, maybe they're blind. Bennie makes them ageless. We shall survive, let us take ourselves along. We fight up there in town in the street, divided right and wrong. So Candy and Ronnie, have you seen them? Whoa, the soul space now, but Bennie and the Jets. Well, 'cause they're winning the water ball. Why, Bennie, she's really keen. Got electric boots, a Moab suits. I read it in a magazine. No, Bennie and the Thank you very much. Thank you guys. Holly Holy. Hey, Ruth, that's a good song. Let me see. Let me pull up some words for that. I got to remember how that goes. This is a Neil Diamond song. This one's really fun. It's like for those of us who fancy ourselves being able to do a bit of a Neil Diamond impression, this one's like prime cut meat for that, because this is like the most Neil Diamond damn sounding song ever. Let me see. I'm trying to decide whether I should do this like it was him in concert in 1992, or if I should just do it the old traditional way. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll start it out like he did on the recording, and just kind of we'll build it. We'll build intensity. Holly, holy eyes, dream of only me, where I am, what I am, what I believe in. Holly, holy, holly, holy dream, wanting only you, and she comes and I run just like the wind will. Holly, holy. Here we go. Sing the song. Sing the song of songs. Sing it out. Sing it strong. Such a man who can't walk upright, that lame man, he's gonna fly, and I fly, and I fly. Holly, holy love, dream of let it be filled with tomorrow. Holly, holy. Sing the song. Sing the song of songs. Sing it out. Sing it strong. Yeah, yeah. Sun in the dead of the night, and the sun's gonna rise in the sky.
seed, let it be full with tomorrow. Holly, holy love. Neil Diamond. I wish him well. I'm very sad that he can't tour anymore. He was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease and kind of went off the road permanently. Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate you stopping by. Stormfront. All right. I think I can remember how to do that one. This was a title track off of an album from 1989 that changed my life forever. I don't have my shades with me. It's hard for me to imagine singing this without them, but hey. Safe at harbor, everything is easy. Off to starboard, daylight comes up fast. I am restless for the open water. Coast Guard mast. They told me to stay. I heard all the information. I motored away and steered straight ahead. Though the weatherman said there's a storm front coming. White water running. Pressure is low, storm front coming. Small crap warning on the radio. I've been sailing long time on this ocean. Man gets lonesome all those years at sea. I've got a woman, my life should be easy. Most men hunger for the life I lead. The morning was great, but I had the motivation. I drifted away and ran into more heavy weather offshore. There's a storm front coming. White water running. The pressure is low. Storm front coming. Small crap warning on the radio. Got a low pressure system and a low breeze. We got a falling barometer and rising seas. Got the cumulonimbus and a possible gale. Got a force 9 blowing on the ball phone scale. I'm still restless for the big blue water. Though she gives me just about everything I need, yeah. She asked me to stay, but I'd done my navigation.
station. I drove her away, but I should have known to stay tied up at home. There's a storm front coming, white water running, the pressure is low. Storm front coming, small crap warning on the radio. There's a storm front coming. You know we got the white water running, yeah. Oh, there's a storm front coming. Say we got the white water running, yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, the storm front coming. Say we got the white water running, yeah, yeah. The storm front coming. Oh, that's a guilty pleasure for me. Thanks for that request. You're welcome, Blue. Like I say, that's an old favorite of mine. No one ever asked for that. This is called a Baldwin Pianoville. Although I'm not sure that you'll really find it on the market anymore. I think it's been out of circulation for some time, but there might be some floating around on eBay, who knows. Okay, Summer Highland Falls, sure. Let's we'll just kind of close it out with some obscurities here. Got a little bit smaller crowd than normal here toward the end, and that's quite all right. Every once in a while, we do sort of an offbeat show. This has been one of those. Then, spamming. They say that these are not the best of times. They're the only times I have ever known. And I believe there is a time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. Now I have seen a sad surrender in my lover's eyes, and I can only stand upon and sympathize. We are always what our situations hand us, either sadness or euphoria. So belong you and we'll compromise and realize that nothing's ever changed. All our mutual experience, our separate conclusions are the same. How thoughtlessly we dissipate our energies. Perhaps we don't fulfill each other's fantasies, and we stand upon the ledges of our lives, either sadness or euphoria. unattractive similarities. See the sadness or euphoria. Thanks for that request. Thank you very much, Joel. Okay, speaking of Don't Ask Me Why, that's one that someone asked for earlier. That's a good tune. 1, 2, 3, dum 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 dum. One, two, three. Oops. You know, when you're going to do something like this, you should always at least make sure that you play the funny thing you're going to try right. So we're going to do a take 2, because I can do better than that. Here we go. Take 3. Dos. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the waiters in your grand cafe leave their tables when you blink. Oh, every dog must have his every day, and every drunk must have his drink. Don't wait for answers, just take a chance. Don't ask me why. All your life you had to stand in line, still you're standing on your feet. Oh, all your choices made you change your mind, and now your calendar's complete. Don't wait for answers, just take your chances. Don't ask me why. You can say the human heart is only make-believe, and I am only fighting fire with fire. You are still a victim of the accidents you leave, sure as I'm a victim of desire. All the servants in your new hotel throw their roses at your feet. Oh, fool them all, but baby I can tell you're no stranger to the streets. Don't ask for favors, don't talk to strangers. Don't ask me why.
Okay, guys, it's just about time for me to get out of here for the day. Thank you. I've been a little bit spacey today, I know. At least I feel like I have been. But I've had fun, because I always have fun, and you guys always make it fun for me. So I'm going to get out of here with this song by Sir Elton, and then I'll be back on Wednesday, hopefully with a little bit less space cadet fog in my brain, but as much fun as I had today. So thanks a lot, guys. It's been a pleasure. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. Well, you're in the world. Sat on the roof, kicked off the moss with a few other verses. Well, they've got me quite cross. Anyway, the things, what I really mean. I know better than that. He says, got me quite cross. But the sun has been quite kind. I told you I have brain fog today. Well, I wrote this song for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, you're all some of the nicest folks I've ever seen. You can tell everybody this is your song. Maybe quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. Well, you're in the world. Hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. Well, you're all in the world.
All right, thanks, guys. You've let me in your home yet again. Such an honor, such a privilege. Even when I'm a space cadet. Love you guys very much. Remember, if you're a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. For all of us, remember to give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. Don't know when the last chance we're going to have to do that is, but I want to make them all count. Thanks a lot, guys. I will see you on Wednesday. I appreciate it more than I have the words to express.